Yeah, I got you, dude. Don't worry.
I'm just generally.
Fireworks.
I don't know, man. I'm all for global warming. Humans kind of suck.
I kill myself at least twice a week.
The $5 footlong only specifies one dimension.
Can't really say much, but I'm going down with the salty.
I'm connected to the server! I'm connected!
Let's go!
All right, yeah, that's that. We're good.
Good to go?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna change the audio input here though. And okay. Let's see if there's any feedback. Nope. Okay, perfect. All right, we're rocking. So
Sweet.
whenever
Are we
you're ready,
rolling?
take it away. Yeah, you want me to
All
give you a
right, let's
countdown
roll.
or?
Sure. Give me a 3, 2, 1.
All right. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Alrighty, let's go. Rocking and rolling. Here we are. Welcome to the podcast. Here we are, the founding fathers. This is Alex on the mic, and then my co-host is Mr. Patrick. So,
Hello.
like I
Hello?
said, my name is. There he is. That's Patrick. My name is Alex, and Patty and I, we've been friends for, let's see, since we were in 4th grade. I don't know how many years. We're 22 years old now, so that's a long bit of time. But now we decided that we finally wanted to do this podcast. So, like I said, I'm 22. I'm a college student at the University of Louisville. And let's see, fun fact about me. I have a hobby for, I like to fly a cinematography drone, take some photos and videos from my drone that I put up in the air. I have a DJI Spark, so there's a fun fact. So Patty, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, yeah. I was probably supposed to have some fun facts prepared, huh?
No, just
fun
roll with
fact,
it, just wing it.
I like to procrastinate. If it wasn't obvious enough already. But yeah, I am Patrick. That's me.
Nothing.
I got
just a procrastinator.
That's Patty procrastinator.
Yeah. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? That can be your fun fact. Do you have one?
To pick one, I mean, is
That's a good
difficult
one.
task.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it down. All right. So yeah. Now we're going to our ad read here. Looks like we still don't have a sponsor yet.
Oh yeah, we're currently
on this
not
July
sponsored.
5th,
Yeah, our sponsor is no
2021.
one.
Right. So if you want to sponsor us, we'll turn on our webcams. We'll do the face reveal. We'll wear your T-shirt, and then we'll little bit advertising from our end, a little bit of income from your end, and then we'll make it happen. So like I said, we want to do this podcast just so we can have something to look back on, remember what we were thinking and where we were in life at this point. So we think we want to make sure to capture all of these memories that we have so far and keep making new ones. So we're just basically a couple of friends, having a good time, hanging out, talking. Patty's actually going to be my best man in the wedding that is coming up next June. I'm marrying the love of my life, I must say, Miss Allie Faye. No longer going to be Allie Faye, going to turn into Mrs. Allie Felighty, my last name there. So we are just going to have some friendly conversations. We might have some of our other friends on that you heard in the intro there. Probably will have
applause.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Wait, did I miss something? Was there applause?
They
stream?
probably should have been, and then I just realized that
We only have one viewer.
might not have
Okay.
applauded. I meant to applaud your comment on getting married. I don't
Oh,
know if it
dude,
went through or not though. I do not know.
appreciation. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So yeah, getting back to it, we're just gonna have some conversations. We'll have our friends on that you saw in the intro there. We might have. This is we like to refer to our friend group as we're all each other's dads. So we're there for each other, and we're also just there to have a good time. We're there to do errands together, So we're just each other's dads. Like I am sugar dad, Just I'm there if anybody needs to borrow some sugar, whatever that sugar may look like, I'll provide it. We got Patty over here as the top dad. Didn't really have anything else to come up with besides just being the top dad, like top dog. He's
Yeah, it
always
just
here,
seemed very fitting.
right? And
Mainly
then
because the
we'll.
T-shirt was already made, so I had it easy.
Oh yeah. So he's the top dad. I'm the sugar dad. And we'll introduce the other dads as they come on. But so the plan is we'll probably do a little bit of some monthly episodes, maybe more often, but we want to make sure to have a nice commitment to that. So yeah, that's our plan. That's who we are. Patty, you have any other remarks, or you just want to go right into some stuff here?
No, I don't think I have anything to add to that. That was
Yeah, you're usually
yeah.
pretty talkative, so I didn't know if you wanted to add anything on.
No, I mean you pretty much summed it up.
Summed it
Yeah,
right up. Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Checked everything
Well,
off there.
let's break down. Yeah, let's break down to the audience. How we met. If you want to lead us into that, do you even remember?
Um,
It was so long ago.
yeah, like originally
Like we were
I
probably 10 years old,
yeah, I
maybe.
gotta say it was definitely fourth grade. It was see the only thing I remember like
Uh-huh.
very clearly are just the trip we took to Cincinnati
Yes.
and
Oh,
having
you're right.
stayed in the same hotel room.
Now, did we
And
choose to be roommates?
I don't even know. I don't even know if I really knew you exactly, but I knew Eric,
Uh huh.
who was like
Eric
a
Snyder.
mutual friend of who was a mutual friend of both of ours.
Uh huh.
I think that's
Yeah.
how we got roomed up.
So mutual friends, and then we ended up just rooming. That's probably where we really hit it off on that trip
Oh
that we
yeah,
took.
yeah. The bus ride playing Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS.
Oh, dude, the memories.
Oh yeah,
I
that's a
forgot about
huge
that.
class bonding experience right there.
Yeah. So yeah, if you all remember back in the days of DS, you could link up with like, I don't know, 8, 10 people, play Mario Kart together. That's what we would do on our trips. So we took a class trip in fourth grade to Cincinnati, Ohio, because we originally met here in Louisville at elementary school.
Oh yeah,
Patty moved away because he hates me,
yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
just
here. So. But yeah, anyway, I guess we met on that trip. That sounds about right.
yeah,
We saw some
yeah.
animals in the zoo. I think we went to some museum. I don't even remember. That was so long ago. But that was a good trip. I think. Let's see. What did I think when I first met Patty? He's probably. I mean, I knew he was just a skinny kid that just he was always smiling. It's fun to be around. You know, we were friends. He was easy to be friends with, stuff like that. So yeah, and then we lost touch whenever he moved away, and I don't know, probably I guess the next year after that. But luckily, a friend of ours, actually Carson, his dad found Patty. I don't know if you want to share that story, Patty.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'd basically gone back to Kentucky to help move my last relative out of Kentucky. It was
Yeah.
my nana, so I went back there with pretty much my whole intermediate family, my mom, my dad, and my two sisters,
Uh-huh.
and we went back there to move all of her stuff out of her house. And it was actually on one of the days we were moving everything out. I remember it was like blistering hot that day, Like I had
Yeah.
my shirt off. I had probably soaked myself in water like a dozen times, right? So my hair was like all spiked up, right? With like
Yeah.
just soaking wet. So I looked like, and I was just beat up by the heat. So I looked absolutely horrific. And so
Oh yeah.
this pickup truck, it was on a cul-de-sac that we were moving her out of. And so this pickup truck comes down and strolls up to the bottom of the driveway, and my dad goes up to talk to the person in the pickup truck. So I figured, oh, maybe it's a good old buddy of his from work or something.
Yeah.
And but I eventually make my way over to the truck, and in the truck is sitting Carson's dad, Tony, and then his
Yeah.
sister Lauren. They were both sitting in the truck, and
Mhm.
I was just like, oh, I didn't expect to see them just kind of driving down the cul-de-sac. Well, apparently,
Yeah.
I forgot that Carson still, he still lived in that area, and so um, basically, he said he'll send Carson over later that day, um, to just catch up. And yeah, Carson strolled over on his bike, and we were talking for a bit, and we exchanged gamer tags, and basically, yeah, the rest is history.
Xbox.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, by the time I got home, like a week later, I got on Xbox, and honestly, I was just trying to chill. I was just trying to just play
Yeah.
some
Treat
solo,
yourself.
some solo COD, and I just kept on getting invites spammed from him, and he Carson was just spamming me with so many invites to the point where I was just like, okay, I
Typical.
fold. I'll join the party. And I joined the party, and I believe it was you, Carson, obviously, and maybe even Marco was in that party as well. And that's the first time I met him.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah.
Kind of reconnecting after
Dude,
like
forever ago.
yeah, forever.
Yeah. So like I said, I knew Patty, you know, we first met, of course, not very well, but I did know him and I was friends with him. But I feel like our friendship really grew through Xbox, which is kind of weird. But I guess that's just the age that we're in. So we were able to really kindle a nice friendship just hanging out, over audio. And then I think the first time that you ever ended up that we ever met again was whenever you came down to Kentucky. That probably was, yeah, that was over 5 years ago now. And since then we've
Wow.
been on a couple trips, but yeah, that was a good time. Maybe we can talk
Oh
about those
yeah.
trips in the future, those memories, or we might save them for the end of this. But I
Oh,
wanted
definitely.
to make sure that we introduce all of our friends before we keep talking about some memories. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
so
That's a
let's
good
make
point.
sure who was in there. There was me, there was the banana,
Yep.
and then I
Uh,
think the bird.
the little seagull was that was Carson. So
Yeah, who we mentioned in just the previous story there,
Yep. So Carson
and
was
then
a childhood friend of ours, and then you got I believe
probably
Kevin.
Kevin, right? The
Kevin was in
basketball,
there. Yep.
the basketball
Koala
kangaroo,
basketball.
or koala. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
one of them Australian animals. Who cares?
Yeah, one of one of them Aussies.
Yeah, and then who else was there?
Marco, the
Oh
Italian
yeah,
stallion.
yeah. That's
Yep.
probably the best logo. He's got the best one.
Oh yeah, I love his was my favorite to make. The Italian
Yeah,
stallion with the battalion. Love it.
such a little cutie there.
Yeah.
Marco's our international friend. He got his citizenship, but at one point he was an immigrant. So I always got to tease him with that.
Oh yeah.
And then who else was there? There was Ryan. It was the soccer ball.
Ryan was the soccer ball. Yep.
Yep. So that was Marco's friend that he met. We'll tell you a lot more about Marco, but Marco originally, whenever we met him, was in Louisville, and then he moved to Orlando, Florida, where he met this guy named Ryan. Now Ryan plays with us a little bit. I think also there was Jake, not from
Yes.
State Farm,
Jake was
but
the
the
sassy
snake.
snake. Yep. Not from
Yeah,
State
Jake the
Farm. Yeah.
snake.
I myself
So,
was the orange inflatable
oh, that's
dude.
right. That's what I
Yep.
was missing.
And then
We
I
didn't have
think
to
the
include
last
you.
one was Tiller, and he was um
Good old Taylor.
a spin-off of a Darth Vader Viking helmet.
Yeah,
Copyright free of
copyright
anything.
free.
Yeah,
So
anything
still
Disney
feel
wants to
free to
throw at me.
sponsor us, Disney.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
We
yeah,
won't steal your stuff
yeah.
unless you sponsor us.
Yep.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
there's our friends.
Instant
There
threat.
was, yeah, there was, okay. How many was that? 7, 8, including us?
Yeah, probably around
Us
there.
two, Carson, Marco, Kevin, Tiller, Jake, Ryan. 8, I think. Sounds about
Yep.
right. So yeah, we'll make sure to have every one of those guys on in our episodes here, and then we've already talked about some special episodes. Might have my fiance on. Patty's got a girlfriend. No, no, we might have some
Might have some
special
extra
people on.
guesses.
Yeah,
Guesses. Yeah. Guesses.
plural guests.
Plural of
And
guests.
then, so like I mentioned earlier, we're all each other's dads in our friend group. So, we're probably gonna have to have a special Father's Day episode. That'll be fun. Might have our own fathers on. It'd be pretty cool. Talk about some memories with
Oh, yeah.
them. So that's kind of our plan, And then let's see. Let's back to like how we developed our friendship about like gaming and everything. Let me ask you, Patty, what do you think was your favorite video game like co-op that we've played, like, me and you, or with all the guys, what would you say is your favorite game that we've played as a crew?
As a group. Honestly, I feel like the most cherished moments, like the biggest laughs, were between
Yeah.
probably Black Ops 2 and GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
If
Those
I had
games are
to
ancient, but
pick
they're
2, yeah.
awesome.
Just like in terms of nostalgia, in terms of just
Right,
overall
right.
good times. But yeah, no, those would probably have to be my top 2 picks for that.
Yeah, those games always were a good time.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like if I had to pick all the games that we played, no. I mean, GTA was a good time, but there was also some frustrating times on GTA.
Oh yeah, no,
Person likes to blow us up,
yeah, no, no, believe me, it had its fair share of the good and the bad, for sure.
Right, right. But we've been playing. I guess we went through phases. Whenever we first started, that was on Black Ops 2. Whenever the story told by Patty a little bit ago about joining the party from the spam invites, that was the Black Ops 2 days. We went through a GTA 5 phase, like you said. Let's see. I think we bounced back and forth from Call of Duty. Everybody loves a little bit of COD, but not too much. Let's see. What else did we do? Some little mini games like Human Fall Flat, Sea of Thieves, stuff like that. But over the past few years, Patty and I, and then more recently Marco and some others have been. We've been playing a lot of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, so that's been keeping us busy. We like to play ranked and stuff on that. But yeah, if I had to pick one game, I think I'd have to say GTA 5, even though it was a good mix.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good laughs on that game.
Oh yeah.
But I really do love Siege. That's a good game. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying though. Like recently, our opinions probably changed quite a bit. Like nowadays, I find myself having a good time on Siege.
Yeah. I forgot about Fortnite too. We played that for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, that was a good game in its prime. Like
Yeah.
we had some good times on that for sure.
Before people became Bob the Builder.
Yeah, that pretty much kind of killed the vibes.
Yeah. But it's all good. We had our fair share of wins and stuff. But yeah, I'd say Siege is probably my favorite game right now. I don't know what of all the operators on Siege. What do you think your favorite operator, Patty? I know you like the auto pick wave, but
Oh yeah, auto pick probably my favorite, followed by recruit, followed by
Yeah.
honestly, if I had to pick two, Maverick has for whatever reason always held
Yeah.
a special place in my heart. Maverick on offense, and then defense. I can't replace Valkyrie. She's been an OG since like day one.
Oh yeah.
Well, not day one, but she's been there a long time. So
Yeah. We'll be sure to talk about some more Siege with Marco. That we're kind of the
Yeah.
Siege trio, so
oh yeah,
might have to talk some more about that game and some memories on there that we had, you know. But yeah, that's a good game that's been keeping us entertained recently. So let's see what else do we want to make the audience aware of in our pilot episode here. Any fun facts besides being a procrastinator they should know about you?
um,
Gotta have something in that bird brain.
yeah. Most of it's top secret information.
Okay, dude.
It's kind of
Believe in UFOs
non-disclosable. Do I believe in UFOs?
or aliens? Any of that variety?
Yeah. I mean, unidentified flying objects I believe in. I see them daily until I realize that most of them are planes.
Right. That's what I meant. I meant aliens.
But aliens, I mean, I'm definitely under the impression that there is a possibility in an seemingly infinite universe that something else, like whether it's a piece of algae, some other living organism is out there. You know,
It's gotta be. I
so
feel like it'd be selfish to think that we're the only.
yeah, no,
living-
it definitely would be. It's scary too. Just a little bit of
Yeah, the infinite vacuum around us.
yeah, freaking vacuums, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll get some fun facts out of you at some point, but
Now you might.
let's see. That might tell me about. Let's see. Where have we traveled together? What have we taken? 3 trips.
Probably thereabouts. 3 trips.
Kentucky, 2016.
2016,
Oh.
yep.
We went to Wilmington, North
2017
Carolina.
was Wilmington, yeah.
2017.
2018
2018.
Kentucky again?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
and then 2019 was Gatlinburg.
Yes. Oh, and then 2020 was COVID, and then 21.
Bro, this is the first time I went to take a
nothing yet.
drink during the podcast.
Still COVID a
and
little
you
bit.
freaking say that.
Yeah.
Was just choked and died on the first stream.
Oh man.
And then 2020 was COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great vacation that was.
What was your favorite trip of those 4? I guess.
Favorite trip? Shoot, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and flat out just say the 2016 Kentucky one because that was
Yeah?
the
Nostalgia?
first and foremost nostalgia. I got to meet Tiller. I got to meet
Evan.
actually, no, I did meet Marco though on the Gatlinburg trip, and that one was pretty lit.
See,
It
that's
might be
crazy to
tied.
me. You guys have been hanging out, or at least talking, for the longest time. You hadn't met
Yeah,
until
we hadn't
just a
met
couple
until I
years ago.
pulled up to his apartment.
Yeah,
And he met
slept
me
with him.
outside. Like the sun had set. It's like dark out now, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. And
Yeah.
I just roll up. I'm on the phone with him looking for him. It's a little bit of a confusing complex I had to maneuver through. A lot of
Right,
roundabouts.
yeah.
I just kept on driving around. I was like, "You see me? I'm the guy that's driving in circles." And yeah, eventually I found my way to him, and it was a bit awkward. It was as awkward as I hoped it would have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. It was a little awkward whenever we first met too, or met again.
Yeah, it felt extremely unreal. Like I didn't even feel like I had stepped on the plane to begin with, let alone stepped off of it and was, face to face with you guys.
Well, it's just so weird because now you can kindle some really good friendships just audio only, which is just so weird to the
Yeah.
brain, you know.
Yeah.
But
Hence
I mean, it
this
works.
podcast.
Yeah, so be our friends, listeners, and then maybe we'll meet you awkwardly one day. So yeah.
Yeah. What about you? You got a favorite trip?
Uh, honestly,
Sorry,
I
favorite
think
vacation. Should probably phrase
yeah,
that better.
I would say. Shut up. I would say. I think I'd have to say Gatlinburg. I mean,
Yeah.
we had good memories on all four, but Gatlinburg was just so like we were all like that was the first time we ever did something like that where we, you know, just us in our younger days rent our own, house to be in and make our own memories, just plan everything from top to bottom. That was so cool to have that level of,
Yeah.
responsibility and whatnot to be able to do that. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. It's
That
pretty
was
cool.
cool. 'Cause we showed up, we didn't I mean, like I said, that was the first time we did anything like that. It was just so ridiculous that we were like just in our young 20s. Some of us were still teenagers, I guess, which is just so weird to think, but some of us were still 19.
Oh yeah. Wait, if that was
I think
yeah,
you were
that
19.
was end of
May
May,
of
beginning of
yeah,
June. Yeah. No, that yeah, end of May. That's right.
yeah.
2019. Wow,
So,
I was a baby.
yeah. So so listeners, you can have some respect for us because we were born before the year 2000, just barely, but
That's
I'm an
that's the only way we
I was
gain respect
98. That
now.
is
Yeah.
99. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's something.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah. All right. Well, we're running on topics here, so I see we got 4 viewers now in the chat. So if you have
I may
any,
have
or in
been
the stream,
texting people.
okay. If you have any
Sorry, I went silent. My
questions
bad.
for us, feel free to type in the chat.
Yeah,
That'd be
questions,
great.
comments, or concerns. I know there's going to be a lot of concerns, at least.
Yeah. This is a very concerning.
No, it's yeah,
So, yeah. Until we get
big
any,
concern.
if we get any chat activity, let's see. Let's just talk about, you know, conspiracy theories or something. Something really
Something juicy.
just throw everybody off. Let's see.
Here's one for
I
you.
think yeah.
Or
Okay,
me to
give me
go?
one. Give me one.
Okay.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You ever notice? You ever notice how like every single cereal, like
Okay, cereal
the
as in like Honey
character?
Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, exactly. The character
Okay.
specifically targets children.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Right.
why can't I eat cereal? Like
As an
why are
adult.
they avoiding
I mean,
like
this probably isn't a
genuinely like
conspiracy theory, but I feel your pain.
yeah.
Why is it just children that are wanted to buy the cereal?
I
Maybe
still find
because
Tony the Tiger pretty hype.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably because like parents don't like they won't be if the box is targeting a parent, they're just going to walk by. But if it's targeting a child, they're going to see the box
Throw
and
a temper tantrum. Yeah.
say say to their
Get
parents, can I have
that
this? And
box.
if it's food, most of the time the parents are going to be like, yeah, sure, we can try it. You know, of course, a toy is not going to be that simple to get, but I feel like targeting children, making it eye candy will be a little bit more easier to get sales than targeting adults.
Oh
So
yeah. No, I get the methodology behind it. I just like I never
the
thought about it
marketing of it,
before.
yeah,
I never really pictured it. Like every single cereal brand has some kind of character that targets
yeah.
children. Like that's like their audience, but like I never associated that as a kid, at least cereal with, my younger
Great.
self.
No, this is a great topic of discussion. I'm really glad that I don't understand how this is conspiracy theory.
Well, I can connect the dots here, right? Okay.
Okay. Give me
What
help me
are
out
they
here.
putting in that cereal that we at a younger age are consuming?
What, like drugs?
Maybe, I don't know.
Dude, you're thinking too much.
Yeah. Isn't that what a conspiracy theory is, though? In essence, just thinking too
Thinking too
much?
much?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, some of them are kind of believable.
Oh, yeah?
Like even though I believe in the moon landing, for example, some of that was actually like proven to be faked, like some of the footage. that they showed?
Oh yeah, I mean that's also believable because I mean it was a race, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta cheat. Not that I ever condone that, but
Right.
if it's one global superpower against another, saying I can get to the moon first, and then realizing they can't, they're they're not gonna let their pride go down the toilet. They're just gonna make the moon on Earth.
Yeah. Well, let me look up this thing here and see if you get any traction on this. It's on the Googler here. Um, so like you said, it was a part of the space race that the reason
Mhm.
to go after the moon. Ongoing Cold War, yeah, between mostly US and Russia. China might have been involved a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't alive, so. Yeah, this is what it was. The film oddities. So there were some things. It says photography experts, including those unrelated to NASA, have replied that the oddities are consistent with what should be expected from a real moon landing, and are not consistent with tweaked or studio imagery. Some main arguments and counter-arguments are listed below. Enlargement of a poor quality 1998 scan. Both the crosshair and part of the red stripe have bled out. Okay. So it's just different photos that are like trying to prove that mission was fake.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I believe in it,
This
but
also don't forget this also took place in '69, I believe. So like,
yes, that's
I
correct.
mean, what kind of capabilities did they really have to be able to fake that technologically?
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
That's a jump in conversation. I
I
love it.
we no,
I
we
love it.
gotta get some fun facts out of you.
I love.
We
Okay,
have to.
favorite ice cream.
I'll just throw these at you until we get something out of you.
It's got to be a tie between cookie dough and mint chocolate chip. I know some people say it
Really?
tastes like toothpaste, but I disagree. I say it tastes like the best tasting toothpaste I've ever had.
See, I I heard that about mint ice cream is that people either love it or hate it. And I'm a
Yeah.
person like I don't know. It's hard for me to like hate something unless I genuinely just despise it. But if I had to pick to hate it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just not. It's just not for me. But I
Okay.
could
No, I
see
can
why
respect
you
that.
would like it. It's got a good mix. I can understand that. What was the other one you said?
Cookie
I
dough.
forget now. Oh yes,
That's a
I'm
given.
on
Yeah. No,
on that side of the fence.
you know what my
Yes.
absolute favorite is though? I haven't seen it anywhere except for at this one particular local ice cream farm, and
Uh,
it's called Play-Doh. Okay?
ugh.
Yeah, it sounds nasty, right? But it gets
Right.
even worse. Okay? And it's my favorite, mind you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's yellow ice cream, right?
Yeah.
With rainbow cookie dough inside of it, right? Like the multicolored cookie dough.
Okay.
But the consistency is not that of ice cream. It's not
Ugh.
like, frozen solid and then it might melt. It literally reminds me of like a consistency of like a goopy, almost like Play-Doh. And I don't know if that's my brain playing tricks on me due to the name or if that's the actual just the nature of that ice cream mix. But it's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing though. And
Dang.
no, I did not eat Play-Doh as a child.
I
As tempting as
actually
it
almost
was.
did.
Oh, you
I made a
did?
Play-Doh burger, and I think I had made it, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I was like, "Wow, this looks good." So
Yeah.
I nearly ate it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Nearly
but
downed a
yeah,
bottle of
I
Play-Doh.
think my favorite ice cream flavor would probably be I don't know. I really do like cookie dough, but maybe something with like peanut butter in it, like Reese's cup or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yep.
With chocolate ice
You
cream,
can't
that's
go wrong
probably
with
my
that.
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm rolling up into an ice cream shop, I'm looking for cookie dough, I'm looking for peanut butter, I'm looking for chocolate, something like that.
Yeah.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Peanut
Oh,
great
that's
when
good.
separate, but,
You ever had that?
when they
Like,
combine. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
chocolate with like the peanut butter slivers or whatever from it. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Like you can't go wrong with chocolate and peanut butter. You know. Although some people might disagree again
Yeah,
on that
that's probably the
topic.
best food combo.
But oh, by the way,
Speaking of Carson.
some people in chat do not have accounts, so they are just texting me
Oh,
comments,
okay.
questions, and concerns. So I'll just read that out loud. So,
Let's hear it.
one person says that they agree with me. That's their favorite ice cream too. Play-Doh, by the way.
Just pure Play-Doh. Okay,
Pure Play-Doh.
I'm for
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I don't.
So if you
I
ever get the
can't
chance to
say I
come up
agree,
here,
but
I'm getting you Play-Doh.
okay.
Yep.
We're gonna make ice cream, or do we have to eat this? Because I might have to sit out.
Wait, what? Like, no, just we're just
I
gonna
will
go.
not be ingesting Play-Doh.
Oh no, not actually Play-Doh though. It's Play-Doh ice cream.
Right. Okay. Just have to
No,
specify.
we're not starting a new challenge here in the middle of 2021. The Play-Doh challenge. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Just
Please no.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's jump around here. Let's go back to, let me ask you, now that we're coming out of the pandemic, the little thing called COVID,
Oh yeah, sweet little
that I'm
thing.
sure all of our listeners know about if you live on the earth. So
Or the
now that
fake
we're
moon.
out of it, right? Have you done anything exciting lately?
As of late, coming out of the pandemic,
Yeah.
no, not really anything like
No?
super event. Like I haven't gone anywhere, like or done anything out of
Yeah.
state or anything like that. No, actually, wait, no, no, I haven't.
Just no.
No, oh no, wait, no, I did go to a wedding actually. That's a lie. I
Yeah?
went to a wedding. It wasn't out of
How
state
was
though.
that?
That was pretty good. You know, it was nice because it was with family that I haven't seen, like that I would normally see, like 2 to 3 times a year, and I haven't seen them in like
Okay.
2 years. So it was really
Yeah.
nice to kind of like see everyone there again,
Good job. Yeah.
and it was like it was maskless too, which was
Mm,
everyone was still
that's kind.
following safety guidelines to the best of our abilities, but it was just nice to like hug relatives
Yeah.
that we haven't seen in ages.
Yeah. Guidelines like, two dudes chilling in a hot tub 5 feet
5 feet
apart
apart
because they
because
don't want
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah. And the fact that
Just
you
like
get
that.
that reference now will bring a smile to Marco's face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I still, for all of our viewers back home, I am just not a
Ticker talker.
well, social ticker talker, of course, but I'm not a big social media person in general. Like I have some accounts, I check them every so often. But yeah, I'm especially not a ticker talker. I was never a big Vine guy. Vine, something like that.
Something
But
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, just
that's
Dr.
just
Seussing it out here.
we were going over some Vine references or TikTok, one of them, and Marco was really testing me, and I just probably knew about 1 in 10. He was making me feel bad, but
He was
it's
reading from
okay.
his divine book. I'm pretty sure that's his Bible.
Divine book.
Like he
Yeah,
keeps that in his nightstand, whips it out every
yeah.
night.
He
Whips out the
has
book
to.
every night.
Well, as
Specificity.
soon as he brought it up, he had it in his hands, looking at it within like 5 seconds. So he had it. Like he knew exactly where it was.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, he had it on a bookshelf displayed.
yes.
I actually probably know where it was too, like in his room. Like it was definitely on his bookshelf.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know. I've
So
never ventured that way.
oh wait, so you've never been to his house?
I have not. I'll have to.
Wow.
I was going to if COVID didn't happen. We
That's
literally had
right.
the
That's
flight
right.
booked a month before COVID happened.
Yeah,
So,
I slept with him. That's
dude, I'm so happy for you.
that's how that went. No, okay. Here's
In
a
bed?
question though. Okay. This was
Okay, let's hear
from
it.
one of the viewers. If you guys had to
Okay.
come up with logical names for countries, what would they be?
Wow.
That's an interesting one, right?
We're really see this. Okay, this
guys
is
had to come up with
interesting
logical names for
because I've
countries, what would
thought
they be?
about this. I've thought of well, not about this specifically, but I was like, how did settlers? I guess let's put it. How do they name each state, or how was each country named, or whatever. I mean, I look back at like maps, old maps, and it's like, let's see, like Germany was, for example, like it used to be called Germanic tribes, and just in the medieval times.
Oh, okay.
But it's just stuff like that. I guess it happened, but I don't know, like who came up with the name Colorado or Connecticut or whatever, like
Right,
or
yeah.
Kentucky. But I mean, I really like those names. Like they're so unique. But I've never heard those words before, except outside of them just being named. So
Well, have you ever heard of the
this is an
lake
interesting topic.
in
The
I think it
lake.
was Massachusetts. Yeah, the lake in Massachusetts.
I'm sure there is a lake there, but
Oh,
I
it
haven't heard of
just
the lake.
hold up. I'll find the name of it. Hang on.
Oh,
Lake
the Googler.
in Mass. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There it is. Yeah, the first one that comes up it should be. All right. Now, actually, I'm going to let you pronounce this. Let me send this in the Discord, okay?
Okay.
This is the name of the lake, legit name. It's a Native American name for this lake. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, this is a humdinger. I would have to say. Let me sound it out here. Lake. Of course, the first word is lake. Let me put it in the chat so that everyone can see what we're working with here. This is what I'm going to pronounce. Ready? Lake Chow Bunagung Amaug.
That's
There it
actually
is.
pretty close. Yeah.
That's the
That's pretty
exact
close.
pronunciation.
Chibanagangamog. Chibanagangamog. Pretty sure that's.
So
Actually, I
it
might
says
have
the
just
wrong thing
butchered
there.
that.
No, you did perfect.
It's also
tell
known
in
as
your
Webster
confidence.
Lake, because
Oh,
the
well, that's
locals
a
are
little
just
easier.
like giving up on tourists. They're like, just call it Webster Lake. It's fine. It's okay.
Is Webster somebody? Where did that come from?
I don't actually know. It's just it's a lake in the town of Webster, Massachusetts.
Okay, I like
It's
that.
basically on the border
Yeah.
of Massachusetts and Connecticut. Never been there
So what was
myself though.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's pretty interesting though,
Oh yeah.
that name. I don't know where that came from, but I'm interested. So what was the question again? Like what would we name these countries, or why would we name them? Nothing?
It was if we had to come up with logical names for countries, what would they be? Okay, so I think I'm understanding this better now. So like
Okay, let's hear it.
something like like Egypt, right? Is known for their
Uh-huh.
pyramids. Even though they're kind of known for being Egypt already, but like
Right. But if you had to rename them.
if Egypt wasn't Egypt, right, and it was just a blank canvas and all you knew about it was what you knew, which for me would be the deserts and the pyramids, and
Yeah.
I would name it probably Pyramidia, which actually saying that out loud sounds like an STD. But
Yes. Correct.
yeah, so that's first thoughts on that situation there.
I would say something along the lines, if you're bringing in the pyramids and sand, I would say like maybe, Sandstonia.
Sandstonia. Oh, that sounds way better and not like an STD.
I
We're making
don't know why
progress
we
here.
both went for the IA at the end, though. That's interesting.
I don't know. It just felt right. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lovely question. Thank you, Caitlin, for that question. I just totally guessed who that was. Did I guess wrong?
That
I'm
was
in mod
Reem.
view right now.
Yeah.
Reem? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reem, for that question. I'm so sorry. I mispronounced your. Instead of saying
You
Reem, I actually accidentally pronounced Caitlin. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens. So yeah, that's what we would do in that situation. But
Yeah. All right, just another 200 plus more countries to go.
Yeah. Let's
For
see. If I would
renaming.
rename America, just to give a nice little
Yeah, I don't know
summary
what
to
I would
this
do.
question, probably do. I mean, I like that. I like that it's unique and it's United States. Like we're not just a country.
Yeah, but if
Like
you
the
think
states
about it,
have a significance.
America, where did that come from? That's a weird word. America.
Yeah, that was probably given by some Europeans. That definitely wasn't a name that Native Americans came up.
Right, yeah.
which they called Indians, which was only because, I mean, Columbus, dude, really? Like,
Okay,
that's how he.
follow alert scared me. That's
Hey, we got a new follower.
I forgot that was a thing. I have to change that. I thought I changed it to my own logo, but apparently it's definitely not. It's still on a default one.
Hey, that's fine. Thank you, McKellianne, for the follow. I'm doing your job, Patty.
Thank you. Yeah, that's just my mom. That's-
Okay, thank you so much. I did not know your family was listening to this podcast, but we are appreciative.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, any other questions from the audience?
No, oh no.
No?
Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot that was my part to answer that.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I don't know. We're sitting here about 45 minutes. You think it's a good time to cap this episode, this pilot episode, or should we take a couple more questions?
We could leave the polls open for
Leave
another
the polls
minute or
open.
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna shoot for an hour?
But so far, you know what? I gotta admit,
We can
it
rock with
felt
some
it felt weird
questions.
because it didn't feel like it was there's a lot of back and forth. It felt like there was a third person in the room we had to keep kind of talking to, you know?
Oh yeah,
Just the third.
with responding from the chat.
No, just like in general. Like whenever we're telling a story, we already know the stories. So it's like we're
Yeah,
telling this to a third party that's in the room and they're just
right.
not there. It's weird.
Oh, just are you just saying like the audience is the third person? Like who would be listening to the podcast?
Right, yeah. But it doesn't feel like
Feel
it's
that?
a whole mosh of people. It just feels like it's one person and I'm just
Yeah,
like they're here right now.
that's a good view. I like that. Just treating the audience as one person, like it's a conversation. I like that.
Oh yeah.
It's really
Oh, we got a
nice.
couple more we got a couple more questions rolling in now.
Okay, let's
All
hear
right,
them.
number 1, is global warming real?
Global warming. Okay, I would this might be a hot take, but I think global warming
Hot take. That's good.
will. I would consider global warming not real, but only because I do consider climate change to be real.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. I was going to say something similar along the lines of like maybe not so much labeling it as global warming cuz I feel like that throws a lot of people off cuz they're like, "Oh, it's not getting hotter." I mean, even though it is.
Yeah.
But it's like
I
climate
mean,
change is a better way to refer to it just because the earth is kind of both heating up and cooling and attempting to cool off at the same time.
yeah. I think we're coming out that much more of an ice age. I don't know how long ago the ice age was. Maybe,
A hot minute ago, I would
but I
assume.
know but I know that yeah, but I know that um or I've learned that the earth has been through multiple ice ages. So
Yes,
I would
yeah.
say that we're just coming out of another one and then eventually we'll cool back down again, but
Oh,
I'm
is
not a
that your
scientist.
theory on it? Okay.
I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say global warming, no. Climate change, yes.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
See, now my thoughts were just the opposite. I'm under the assumption
Interesting.
that the Earth is getting a little too hot, and that the Earth is going to
Influenced by
counteract that.
humans?
Yeah, and that Earth is going to probably counteract that by cooling off again. So I'm thinking we're going into another ice age.
Interesting.
Maybe not anywhere in the near future. Maybe not in our lifetimes, but
Probably not. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
an interesting
that's
point.
my take. We got another couple questions here.
Okay. Really quick, before you say
Yep.
those, would we like to, considering this just as our pilot episode, would we like to talk about current events, or would we like this to be an escape for people that might want to listen to the not have to worry about current events being discussed?
Oh, like specific genres. I think wherever the wind takes us, we should
Okay.
just grab the
So if
wind
current
by
events
the.
are mentioned, that's fine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
like.
for that. That's fine.
And I mean, if it's a topic that we don't feel comfortable discussing,
Yeah.
I'm cool with
It's,
moving on. But
it's on
this one's
podcast,
a little
so
controversial. Okay,
okay.
why do penguins have happy feet?
Okay. I'm not feeling the controversy there, but I would answer that. Why do they have happy feet?
Yeah, so my take on that is
Yeah, give me your take.
um I feel like they're just cold and they got to find some way to get warm, to find some form of happiness and some energy, so the tap dancing is just what they end up resorting to.
Yeah, that's a good, you know, that's a
Yeah.
good outlook. They just use it as some form of like
Like a
staying
relief.
warm, like
Yeah.
how we would maybe run in place a little bit if we're cold, stuff like that. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do it with some spirit in you. Have some happy feet. I
Right,
like that. That's a
exactly.
good point.
Yeah, you know what? Put that on a t-shirt. Have
Put
some
that on a
happy feet.
t-shirt, baby.
Have some happy feet.
I like that. That's nice.
Next question. What's the biggest thing you want to accomplish on your bucket list?
My bucket list. Wow, that is a really good question. Thank you, whoever asked that.
That was Caitlin.
Um,
See, now you could have gotten
okay,
it
that
right.
was Caitlin.
Now you could.
Thank you, Caitlin. I would say,
Yeah, I should probably say the name of the person who asks that first. Yeah, that might help
nah, you're good.
engage a little bit more. Pilot episode.
I would say,
Hashtag pilot.
I really want to like see the world, but I feel like a lot of people want to do that also.
Ooh,
But I
okay.
genuinely do want to see the world.
Yeah.
But as far as like just bucket list in general, um, one thing I'd really like to do would be parasailing. I'm scared to go. Like I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Do you know what parasailing is? You Yankee?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
I'm vaguely familiar. I've never been
Okay.
myself, but I am aware of the action.
So it's basically like going into the air because of a parachute being pulled by a boat. Does that make sense?
Right. Okay. All right.
Okay. So that's something I want to do, but I'm also like a little bit afraid.
You
So
know,
yeah,
funny
at some
enough,
point in life, I'd like to do that. I think that'd be great.
yeah. Yeah, funny enough
Yeah.
though, Caitlin, the asker of said question, actually has gone parasailing before.
Interesting. Where
So,
where where at?
I'm thinking Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Um, yeah, honestly, for me,
It's
traveling the
fun.
world is a big one for sure. But if I had to
Yeah.
pick one a little bit more unique, uh, bucket list, unique option.
You got like a country that you'd really like to visit,
Uh,
or a state, maybe something like that.
Estonia. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I just thought of the most random one I could.
I mean, who
Um,
knows? Estonia might be it.
oh, I don't know. Big bucket list feature. I'm trying to think of one that's like not anything to do with traveling the world though, because like that's probably got to be my biggest one. But like you said, it's kind of a little bit of a cliche.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Not too
I'm
bad
gonna be
though.
honest. I have not created a bucket list. I feel like at this point, I'm just
Oh,
under
come
the
on, man.
assumption
You
that
gotta
I'm
get you under
immortal.
control.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
I'm just under that
Probably
assumption.
not,
I
but who
I think.
knows?
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
never know until you try. So yeah, I might have to think on that one. Get back to you on that one.
Okay.
Uh,
Maybe we'll revisit
but
in a later
parasailing,
episode.
yeah, and if I look at the chat here, Caitlin said, "I've done that and it's actually so relaxing," which I can imagine. Like once you get over the initial fact that you're suspended, uh, you know,
Yeah.
30 feet in the air or whatever it is, you get a nice view, nice breeze. It's probably a nice good time.
Yeah. I feel like we never introduced our families now that we've got. Do you want to introduce your family? Just say like how many brothers and sisters you have, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, I got two sisters, zero brothers. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same. Actually, I have zero brothers, but I do have one sister.
I was gonna say, wait, you have two sisters? I was like,
No.
I only met one. What happened to the other?
Yeah, no. I was
Yeah, no,
just I was
okay.
just aiming to the zero
Yeah, okay.
brothers.
And then only two parents.
Yeah. You
Um,
don't have two dads, anything like that.
one dad, one mom. No two no two dads.
Yeah, same here. Nothing crazy. Just a casual nuclear family. Family of
Yeah,
four.
casual nuclear family. Is that a term?
Yeah, it just means normal.
Oh, yeah. Nuclear might as well be the new norm.
Here, I'll Google it for you.
Oh, and here's a suggestion from our viewer
Couple
Tyler.
and their dependent children regarded as a basic social unit. That's the nuclear family.
Oh,
Basically,
neat
just
up.
family of 4.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, we got a suggestion from our viewer Tyler. Says, I think
Okay.
having a subject for each episode would give you a simple framework to follow. And I think that's generally like the idea that we were going with. At least at first. I don't know if that's like was that our original plan? Or
I think the
or were we just
original
gonna follow
guideline we were
like
going to follow would be like to kind of interview our guests that we have on. So this is kind of just a hodgepodge of just talking and having a conversation. But we really do appreciate the suggestion. I think that'll go a long way.
yeah, I think
Thank
at
you.
first we were thinking topics, and then Carson mentioned something about like just talk kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you brought up the fact that, it would make it easier on our schedules if we just did like us two for like being the main
Yeah.
cast and crew, and then having guests on, like you said.
Yeah.
But
And we'd love to have, more people to talk to, but it's just hard to commit to certain schedules. So,
oh yeah.
so yeah, we're going to do the duo thing and see how it goes. And hopefully it goes well. Doing monthly schedule. We're coming up on an hour now, so I think we can probably go ahead and go with any concluding remarks if you have any, Patty.
I'd like to start by just thanking everyone who showed up to the live stream and is watching this
Sure.
live now, and anyone who watches this in the near future on the YouTubes. Thank you so
Yes.
much for showing up.
Yeah, right. For
Being
sure.
present.
Patty's something to write up. Just thank you very much. We're just here, a couple of dudes having a conversation. We're not in a hot tub, but we are over the internet right now.
Throwing a tomato.
So yeah, there's a tomato
Yeah.
on the stream there. So yeah, thanks for listening. We'll hope to see you in a future episode soon, and hopefully we'll be able to have anyone that would like to on as a guest. I think that would be great. So thank you again, and I think that's about all we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So have a good night.
Yep.
In the stream.
No, I was just thinking about leaving it open, seeing you.
I'm leaving the call.
Oh, you actually left the call. All right. Alrighty. Well. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. No, I could probably end it right now.
Sweet. Go for
Yeah.
it, dude.
No, you hang up
Please
first.
end it.
No, you hang up first. Okay.
No, in the stream.
Okay. Alrighty. Goodbye, everyone.